So that gaming back again. Today I'm here with a review for Rebel Galaxy for the PS4. Now for this game, this was a PlayStation Plus game, so you could pick it up if you have PlayStation Plus for PS4. So you can feel free to check it out, but check out my review first. Let's start with graphics. Graphics, everything remains fairly on point. Everything looks fairly sharp, bulkier builds for some of the characters. Ships look nice. I mean, nothing really out there. I mean, not top of line graphics, AAA game style, but per se it's not horrible at all. But when you do go out into like the galaxy itself, it does look nice, but there's not a lot out there to be seen besides the backdrop of the galaxy. I mean, you'll see asteroids, you'll see a couple planets, few ships here and there, but it's fairly dead. There's not a whole lot out there to actually be seen. It's like a barren wasteland, which suits the music. Because when it comes to the music, the sound in this game, the music on itself, it's overbearing when you're into dogfights, or it almost feels like when you're just going out in warp drive, it just feels like almost western style, like barren wasteland. Nothing's really going on, and that's just the vibe it gives you, and the sound itself will be overpowering when it comes to the music. But as for the actual effects of the sound, I mean, it's nice. A lot of blasters, a lot of explosions, stuff that's nicely done. But what will really overpower all that is the actual music. You could actually probably turn that down in the options. I just went with everything default, and it was just too much at points. I mean, there was even a song that kicked in with some guy singing. It just kind of felt out of place. I'm not a huge fan of this soundtrack for this game or anything about the sound. It's not that great. And jumping right into gameplay, I'm going to begin with the story. The story is very uninteresting, about you on a search for your aunt, and it was drawn out, just not interesting. I was hoping there would be gameplay that would actually pull me in better. So let's begin with those side missions. Side missions, they're okay, but they were once again uninteresting. It was just something quick to do to try to earn yourself some credit so you could go back and try to upgrade your ship, so that way you could withstand battles a little bit better. The side missions included of you just going from point A to point B, or you going to a certain point and finding a horde of enemies, trying to take them out. I mean, even along the way, you could even run into almost ambushes, which would also earn you credits, which also includes the battles. The battles would range from being easy as can be, a couple blasts, they'd be gone, or it would be difficult and you would not cause any damage. The battles were so ridiculously unranged, there was no explaining it. And that includes with going into the build of your ship. Your ship needs to be upgraded, but the credits did not roll in fast enough. You get upgrades here and there, but when the side missions came, I always had to choose low, very low, average for me to even succeed. The high ones would become too ridiculous and I would just get blasted out. Even some of the low ones, there'd always be a ship that may be too difficult for me to even take down. I would keep blasting and blasting. They won't hurt me either. Eventually I would go down, but it took a very long time for me to actually go down. Altogether, the battling was a little overwhelming with these dogfights, and I had a major gripe with this game when it came down to it. And this was along the lines of me just flying around in the galaxy in the gameplay, that immediately when I jumped to my ship, I was like, oh, I'm going to just soar around, up and down, you know, soaring like left and right. Didn't happen. There's a flat plane. That's what you play on. It's only one axis. You can't go up, you can't go down. And wow, why even have that? Why call this a galaxy game if I'm just going to be on a plane? I may as well just be on Earth or something or another. So for fun factor, I would say I did not enjoy this game at all. I could not find anything that I really liked about this game. I was hoping with the galaxy it would, it'd be something amazing, but no, I did not enjoy this. I felt I was forced to even try playing this because I was hoping that it'd get better, but with high hopes, nothing happened. Unenjoyable completely. And for the verdict of this game, Honestly, Galaxy should not have been used in the title due to being a flat, plain, vehicular game with a slow, uninteresting story that contains slow combat and overpowering soundtrack. Don't waste your time. But once again, this was Sodat Gaming. Thank you for checking out my video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll be signing off.